Welcome back, Game Week King family, to another F1 Clash video, and we're here for our opening round of the Champion Events Part 2. Let's go see what we could do here in this event. Alright, so first up is going to be Singapore. Let's go. Here we go for our first race out on Singapore. Let's see where we qualify. So we're kind of in the back, P8, P12, not bad. Still a good qualifying spot, P8, P12. Now Singapore, we would want to go for the double mediums, but we're going to have to go for hard mediums to do the one-stop strategy. Alright, so we don't want our drivers to stock by being too close to each other, so we're going to go for the medium hards. There we see the rival going for the medium hards as well. It would be nice to go for the medium mediums, but exactly that is why I didn't go for the medium mediums. Didn't want one driver to get a nice start and the other to kind of get stuck, and I didn't want both drivers to get a good start and then they're like right behind each other, leaving me with two drivers really close together on the same tire compound that will have to stock in pit and lose a good amount of positions. Right, so we'll continue here as Verstappen moves up to P4. Let's go down there. We'll clear up to P8, squeezing into P7 as we cut him down there, and we're gonna cruise now. We want him to cross the line with 75% Charles Leclerc, so he can get 4 laps in there. Well, we take a quick look at the tires. Alright, so Leclerc is kind of dropping back here as he's on the harder compound. Let's defend this P5 with Verstappen. Let me see what Alonso is on mediums, and then we have Carlos Sainz. Alright, let's defend Carlos Sainz. Alright, so we should be able to hold off Carlos Sainz and hold P10 as we squeeze back past Alonso. And so the soft tires are going to be going into pit now. Let's boost by. See if we can catch some of those. Can Verstappen squeeze past the rival Verstappen? Yes, he can get up to P1. And we have a host of hard tires as those guys are going to be going into finish. We're going to be bringing back our Verstappen onto the mediums. We could stock here and bring Leclerc onto the mediums as well from here. Let's cut down. Alright, let's do that and bring Leclerc onto the mediums. As we boost in or Verstappen, a slow Leclerc so he gets a nice slow entry, not too much to stock. Right, so just a little bit of stock in. A rival has a little bit faster pit stop time than us, and we're back out into P6, in P7, then moved up to P6, and we're back out in P13 with our Leclerc. Now we should be on medium tires in front of a host of hard tires. There they are. So we should be able to catch up and squeeze past all of these hards. Let's just give a little bit of support here and there around the outside, up the inside. A little bit of support here and there. Once they're right on the rival on the back of a car, you just want to give them that little bit of support, and they'll go ahead and pick up the position just like that. Right, because we're on the mediums and everybody else is on the hards, so we should be able to just squeeze through. Rival Leclerc on his mediums in P4 will be going into pit. Rival Verstappen boosting away on his hards has passed. That's alright, we'll allow him to do his thing as we line up for our final lap. As we're going to empty our power unit now to go around for our final lap. Right, so we're going to boost there. and boost here. Empty these power unit to go around. Up the inside, there we go. And we have Verstappen to squeeze around the outside as he's on the hard compound. Now here comes Verstappen to go around the rival Verstappen around the outside and up the inside of Perez. Right, so he didn't manage to get Perez there. Now he could go up the inside. He slams into the back. Good defense from Perez, leaving the outside line open. Let's cut down Leclerc as he's about to run out of tires, all out by himself. As we go out of tires, we didn't manage to squeeze into P2. So it's a nice P3, P6 race for us in the end there. Alright, so we'll take that. 41 points. So let's look at the match. That was the strategy we used. We opted to go for the 3-3. We were going to try to go for the 4-3 with Leclerc, but the 3-3 was open, so we took that, which is the better strategy. Alright, so that was the match and the car. Let's go jump on into the next one. Here we go for our next race on Austin, Texas. And nice qualifiers for us, P9, P13. Alright, so we're out in front this time. Alright, so Austin is a 3-4-4-3 strategy. We're not going to go far from that. We're going to give Verstappen the Kawhi. Try to get him in as fast as possible and out as fast as possible. And we're going to go with the Cuppa for Leclerc. Alright. So we see the rival has hard tires up in the front. That should give Leclerc a nice little launch. Up the inside goes Max Verstappen. Leclerc now on the charge, trying to make his way through the pack. Verstappen already up to P2, then pushed back to P3. Now he'll go up the inside. Around the outside he goes, squeezing into P1. We'll cut him down there. Then here comes Leclerc, still holding P12, not managing to squeeze into any further position. So we push him in the corner here to see if he can pick up a few more position as he goes around. Tries for the outside of Sainz, got blocked. Now on the inside, got blocked again. Where will he go now? Up the inside he goes to pick up Carlos Sainz. Then we can just cut him down right there, and then we'll boost him back up now to see if he can squeeze up the inside of AI Leclerc. He didn't. AI Leclerc got Verstappen, so we also got Verstappen out the way there, and we'll now settle in P9 as the rival is boosting away. Give him some support to defend. Cut down here, charge up that power unit a little bit, then just cut him back up to regular driving. Cruise through here. We want him to be doing 4 laps, so now we can just slow him down a bit to take a tire check. Alright, so we got 50% right across the pit entry, and we're going to cut him back up to regular driving now. So we saved a little bit of tires and defend for position as Max Verstappen is all the way out there on his own. We're going to be bringing him in to the medium sets, and we're going to boost him from here. Let him create just a little bit of distance to P2 and those guys as Leclerc now comes around, holding down P9 nice and strong, holding off the rival. No issues. Want to see where he crossed 25% right at the pit entry, so he's good to go. He's good to go for this lap. We're going to boost him right at the final corners into pit as for Verstappen on the way out. So we're going to cut him back down to regular driving there, and he should control P1 from there. So it's just a matter now of Leclerc. Alright, we wanted to boost him from here, but we'll boost him from here. See if he can squeeze past Russell before going into pit. No, he can't. He's now in pit. And there goes Verstappen holding down P1. and we did get the jump on the rival here. So that little bit of boost helped us here to get the jump on the rival, and we're back out in P9, squeezing up to P8. We have a host of hards and medium tires in front of us while we're on the soft tires, so you know what that means. Our Leclerc is going to make up a good amount of position here, and we have the power unit to push him to get those places. Alright, so let's just take our time here and go catch up to P6. And then we're gonna just push here so we can squeeze up the inside of Alonso. Around the outside we go, switcheroo back to the inside line to pick off Alonso. We'll cut him back down here, and then we'll boost him back up on this corner here so he can squeeze up the inside of Perez. There we go, looking good. Now we need to catch up to P4. We have 1 lap to go. P2 is going to be going into pit, so it's a matter of catching up now to P3 and P4. Give some support here. So we catch P2 on his way out. That was a super fast pit stop from George Russell, but we got up the inside to pick him off. Now we have Lewis Hamilton. We're going to boost right there so we can squeeze up the inside or around the outside. We went around the outside, it wasn't successful. We're out of power unit, cut to charge, and then we'll boost back through here. Up the inside now. Come on. Lewis is defending like a champion. He is. Not letting us through. Now we squeeze past Lewis as we're about to go to the line. Not running out of tires. So we made it to the line. P3. Alright, so great race. Great drive from both drivers. P1, P3 here. 3, 4, 4, 3. Best strategy for Austin, Texas. Alright. Let's take a quick look now at the debriefing and jump on into the next one. Alright, so here goes the strategy. 4, 3, 3, 4. Lando Norris also did a 4, 3. Hamilton did a 4, 3. Rival, they did 4, 3 with hards. It's medium, soft, softs, mediums. Oh, let's look at the drivers. There we go. Alright, so we had the better drivers and they had the better car. Alright, let's jump on into the next one. Here we go for our next race at Canada. Now, Canada is a very tricky track in F1 Clash. P9, P11, so the first thing you want to see at Canada is getting a good qualifiers. Once you get a good qualifiers, then you can focus now on your strategy. Now, here at Canada, to be honest, the first thing you want to focus, the main thing you want to focus on is a race start, corner and boost, like the couple, and fingers crossed that your drivers make up a good amount of positions at the starting of the race. That's all you could do at Canada, really. Alright, so there's not much to do here at Canada. If they make up a good amount of position at the starting of the race like this, then yeah, you're set for a good finish. If they don't make up a good amount of position at the start like that, then you could try and fight and pick up some positions, but it's going to be a struggle. So it's very important to empty this power unit on the first lap here at Canada with the race start boost. Alright, fire it up back now, see if we can squeeze past Alonso. Yes, we did. There we go. Alright, so now it's just a matter of our drivers driving through the softer compounds. Lewis Hamilton on hard tires. We want to pass Lewis here. Verstappen squeezed by us. He's on what? What is Verstappen on? He's on mediums. And he just squeezed by me and Lewis like we weren't even there. We want to try to squeeze past Lewis. Now we can have Lewis as like a defensive shield to hold the rest of the path back with his hards. Right, so now he's defending like a champ, Lewis here, holding back Alonso. Look at that. It's a battle now. Alonso squeezed past Lewis. Now we have to worry about Alonso, but we have just a little bit of distance created to Alonso, so we really don't need to worry about him too much. Now, can we get 4 laps with Verstappen? 25%. No, we can't, so we're gonna have to just go into pit here with Max and go for the mediums and go for 5 laps on those mediums. Boost on out. Alright, we'll cut that Max down there because we need him to do 5 laps for us. And then we're just gonna go into pit now with or Leclerc. Let me see, we have mediums in front. Let's boost now Leclerc, team order or Verstappen out of the way. Yeah, luckily for us, we team ordered him near a straight there, so he didn't lose too much momentum. He's still on the front runners. Alright, so we're looking for it. We're looking in a good position here for a nice 1-2. The only thing that might slow us up is P4, P5 slowing up our Leclerc too much. So what we're gonna do now is just empty Leclerc's power unit here. See if we can squeeze up the inside of Hamilton, and then just try to use the momentum to catch up and get by these guys in pit. We're out of power unit, boost back up. Alright, so we didn't get them while they were in pit, meaning we're not gonna pass them again. Alright, as we continue to let Verstappen drive, take his time and cruise. Let me see if they're on soft tires. They're on mediums, so we're good to go there. Let's squeeze now past Perez up the inside, around the outside, no offside. Let's cut down. He's gonna go to pit now anyway, so we can just boost by pit and pick up P4. So right now it's gonna be a P1, P4 finish. Alright. Nothing more we could do to pick up these guys on their medium tires. As our Leclerc draws near, we could try an attack as Leclerc draws near. See if we can squeeze by any of them. Cut down there, charge, and then boost back here. See if we can squeeze past Lando Norris up the inside, around the outside. Not enough power unit. Alright, final attack. Can we? No, we can. Alright, so we're just gonna charge here, and then we're gonna attack here for the final attack. Boost up the inside. There we go, getting Lando Norris. Nice drive there. As we're Verstappen, who's out of tires by now, crosses the line in P1. Leclerc crosses the line in P3 for a great race. Alright, so overall, Canada, you just have to keep your fingers crossed and use the best race start boost that you have so your drivers can get a good start and pick up some positions at the starting of the race on that first lap. And then after that, you just take your time and work through and try to pick up positions where you can. All right, so let's look at the debriefing. There we go. We did a 3-5 and a 4-4. All right, that was the match. We had the better drivers, and yeah, I would say it's the car is we had the better car here. We go for our next race at Brazil, our final race of the video, and let's go. All right, so here we are, getting another nice qualifying. It's P9, P13 for us, and we're gonna switch to these softs and the mediums. We could go double softs here, but I think the distance created by drivers will not be as long, so they're both going to be right behind each other, as we've seen in previous races. All right, so let's see Now we do here, perfect start for both drivers. Ooh, good inside line switch there for Verstappen. Then he squeezed back out on the outside to pick up positions. Leclerc along the outside. He's just taking everything on the outside line for himself. And as I said, if we went like for double softs, let's give back Leclerc his boost. My hand accidentally tapped that. If we went for like a double softs, then both drivers will be just right on each other's back with no room. And first start, great start from more drivers there on lap 1. We're at P1, P3, and that's what you want to see. You want to see your drivers getting that start, using the race start boost to pick up some positions, and then you just try and maintain those positions and keep your drivers out in front of the rest of the pack. Now we see Leclerc kind of dropping back here, losing 2 places. 2 faster cars. Their cars are way faster than ours. Alonso now coming to squeeze past or Leclerc. No issue, but we get a nice little boost from the race start boost. We're gonna bring in our Verstappen. Let's give him some support as Perez seems to be hawking him down. So we're gonna give some support there as we move past Alonso with Leclerc. Not for long though. Oh, he's gonna go to pit. Well, we go around, getting the jump on the rival in the pits there as well. Not the rival, the AI in the pits there, who was hawking down over Verstappen. We're gonna go to pit for soft tires for Leclerc. We could do the one stop with Leclerc and go for hards, but the soft tires works best here at Brazil. After you come off of the mediums, you want to go switch now over to those softs to get that high speed out of these corners. And now here goes Leclerc. He's back out in P11. Let's take a quick look. Now we have a host of medium and hard tires who have not pitted, and we're going to take full advantage of that and just boost both drivers now. Full advantage is what we're taking off that. Alright, so there goes P1, and here comes Charles Leclerc flying down the main straight up to P5, squeezing now, trying to squeeze past Verstappen on this corner. Got him up to P4. Alright, so P3 and P2 are on hards, and softs have not pitted as yet. Moving up now to P3 is our Leclerc. Oops, we should have pitted Verstappen there, but we could slow him down and go around for a no servicing stop. And we're going to do the same for Leclerc. And so we kind of slow them. Let's slow them both down here. Kind of slow them both down. This be P3, P. Alright, so they're on fresh softs, mediums. We should get in and out with both drivers before P6 comes by. I would hope. We should get in and out right behind P6 there. Alright, so a nice 2.8 second stop for Verstappen, and he's on his way out. And here we are now with Leclerc in P6. That's the gap that we aimed for to be our last stop. There we go. And look at that now. Verstappen moving his way back up to P1, Leclerc up to P5 already. And there we go. Max Verstappen back in P1. Charles Leclerc is going to catch up to like P4. I doubt he's going to be able to catch P3, P2, but definitely P4. He can get that. Alright, Lewis Hamilton on hards, up the inside now. We go, taking down P4. Doubt he'll have enough to catch up to P3, P2, but yeah, overall a great race. Alright. Alright, so P1, P4 for final race there. Alright. So once again, the soft tires are the best for Brazil. 3-3 is the best strategy. 3-3-3. and the 4-3-3, or if you want to go for 4-5 with the one-stop strategy. All right, but soft tires are the best to run here at Brazil. There, that was the strategies. That was the driver, so we got the better match in this one, and I would say we had the better car. We have more pluses than the rival there. Alright, so that's basically gonna be it for me in this video. Let me know down in the comments how you guys are doing in your opening round and in your events. Let me know, and I'll catch you guys in the next one tomorrow. So we got 178 points, which is nice. Hopefully we can repeat that tomorrow and get some good scores like that in our final round. But that's basically going to be it for this one. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Shout out Christopher Graves.
And they say if we'll only avoid any confrontation with the enemy, he'll forget his evil ways and learn to